This one niche right here can make you over $10,000 in profit, and it's coming up really soon, so you should get on it as soon as you see this video. Not only am I going to show you this niche, I'm also going to show you 3 different product types, and I'm going to do my best to show you a step-by-step tutorial of setting up each one as well. This niche is proven to bring you in sales almost as if it was Christmas. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rich, done multiple 7 figures online, lots of it being t-shirts and on Etsy, and there's been plenty of videos where I show my sales multiple times over. So the things that I teach on the channel is not just theory, but it is proven. I also have multiple 6 and 7 figure students as well. So let's go ahead and hop straight into so this niche right here is Mother's Day, and I know I can't really say the T. I know everyone's gonna make fun of me for saying Mother's Day. Mother's Day, like M-U-D-D-E-R-S.
What?
I can't say my T's, and I try my hardest. I see the comments, all right, you guys?
It's okay, man.
So Mother's Day, all right? So I'm gonna hop on Etsy and I'm just gonna go ahead and type in Mother's Day. We see lots of different types of Mother's Day products. Honestly, we could go on for days and days, but one thing that you can do is use Everbee. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of different products, and now we can see the actual analytics, the listing age, the favorites, which is not really too important, but we got reviews, total sales, and monthly revenue. So if I sort it by monthly revenue, you see we have products that's doing $40,000 in sales per month. We have products doing $20,000 sales per month, $19,000 per month. And why is the listing age important? We want to know if this was recent, you know, because then the average monthly span could be a little skewed. For example, we have one that says 54 months, and this is $7,000 per month, but this is typically an average. So imagine if like in the first 2 years, it was really doing like $30,000 or $40,000, I don't know math, but $40,000 a month in sales. But now, since the listing is so old, now it's averaging it into this year's monthly sales. So, you know, there might not be as much demand now, but we don't necessarily know for a fact. However, it still helps that we can see these analytics. For example, 5 months ago, we have $20,000 in sales. Crazy. All right, so this first product right here is a sweatshirt. This one is embroidered, so we really can't do it with print on demand. This is with embroidery. So for those of you guys who have an embroidery machine, you're not making $20,000 a month off of it, then this is something you should hop on, because if we use Everbee once again and click on analyze listing, this product right here is making over $40,000 per month. And you already know embroidery has insane margins. Now, one of the reasons why it is doing very well, because most of the sellers on here are using print on demand. So since you have your own equipment, you can use this to your own advantage. If you don't know anything about embroidery like myself, you can check out the homie A-Dub Productions. He has lots of videos about embroidery and setting it up and all of that. But anyways, let's go ahead and check this out right here. So one thing that we can do right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot this little area, and then I'm gonna go to this website right here called What the Font, and all I'm gonna do is paste my image right here. Now I'm gonna click search. Now we're gonna find a font that's pretty similar to it. Gonna click identify font, and now I do like this one right here. That one's pretty similar. This one right here is also fairly similar. We have quite a handful of fonts that are similar, so this helps you identify a font that's really close, but it does cost money. So, you know, if you guys want to be really specific on figuring out what the name of the font is, this is how you can do that. So for this example, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Kittle real quick, and it should be straight to the point. So we have the main design. I just went ahead and used whatever script font that was already on here. So I have Mama right here, and then now with the multiple artboards, I can just go ahead and create the sleeve print over here. So let's go back and check that out. So we have names right here, and then we have heart. So right here, we're gonna copy and paste this, drag it over here, and then we're just gonna make up some names. So this right here is pretty much a personalized sweatshirt for the mom, and it has all the children's names on there. So that's what makes this one really special. So now we're just gonna resize it just like that, and then we're gonna click on elements, click on heart, or type heart, and then let's see what we have. This one, I like this one. And then we're gonna go ahead and make everything the same color. Gonna remove this background right here, and also remove the background on this one. So now we have our digital files, and of course for embroidery, it's gonna be a little bit more advanced. Since it is embroidery and you probably do have your own equipment, then you know how to deal with these files and digitize this as well, right? So we have the majority of the foundation. We can also go ahead and create the mock-up. So for the mock-up, we're gonna need a sweatshirt like this with the sleeve hanging out. So what we can do is look for one right on Etsy. I already see one right here. This one right here is perfect. So you can get this mock-up set right here for about $7. I'm sure there's probably a few more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one for the sake of time. So now that we have that mock-up downloaded, what I'm gonna do is go back to my artboards, create a whole new one. Hold spacebar, drag it over here. I'm gonna click upload. We're gonna upload that mock-up. Go ahead and put it over here. I'm gonna copy and paste this over here. I'm also gonna copy and paste this over here as well. Okay, I honestly did forget about the curve a little bit, but here we can go ahead and resize this down, put this right here. For the curve, we can click, where is it? So we're gonna do circle, or let's do custom, or actually let's just do arch. Okay, that doesn't look too good. Let's try flag. All right, flag looks pretty decent. And then we can change this. We'd have to play around with the path a little bit, and then that should be good enough. Obviously, you could play with any of those transformation tools and then just make it to whatever you feel like is best. All right, so now I'm gonna select both of them, and then we're gonna pretty much change it to whatever embroidered color that the customer can purchase. So that right there is a pretty decent looking mock-up. And now there's one other thing is, if we want the actual embroidered texture, we'd have to move it over to Photoshop or just take a real photo after you embroider it. But if you don't have an embroidery machine, for a lot of you all who have been watching the channel from the very beginning, I know you probably have a heat press, and I know you know exactly how to do this with heat transfer vinyl. So this is one way you can really make money with some heat transfer vinyl. The power of heat transfer vinyl is being able to produce one-off t-shirts that are personalized and is simple, just like this. And believe it or not, although you are weeding vinyl, it's still going to be faster than direct-to-garment unless you have a super high-end direct-to-garment printer. Also, DTF can still be an option for you as well. And for those of you all who have no experience with production or fulfillment, let's move on to the next product where we can set it up and have another company print and ship the product for us. All right, so the next product on this list is going to be a mug. Sorry about your other children, at least you have me. And then you can personalize it with the name right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on Everbee's analyze listing, and let's check this out. It's doing over $10,000 a month in sales. All right, so that's pretty crazy. So we're gonna have to use two different things to be able to create this product. So for one, we're gonna use Printify. So for those of you guys who don't have any equipment, they're gonna print the product, they're gonna ship it to our customer for us. So we don't have to do anything but design. Now with it being personalized, yes, we could design it and then we can sit here and type their names each and every single time. But I'm going to show you another solution, which is called Hello Custom. So with Hello Custom, they change the name, they change the date, they change the number, or they can change the address automatically for us. So let's go ahead and set this up right here. So here I am on Printify. There's multiple mugs that you can actually use. You have the 11 ounce for as low as $3.39, the 15 ounce for as low as $4.36, and then obviously you can put both sizes on one listing, so that can also work out for you as well. And you don't always have to think about that specific product type. I will say, since it did do well on that specific product, I would say focus on that product first. But you know, eventually if you see it's still getting sales, you could try a different product like a tumbler or a can cooler and so on. That's something that you should test after you've already got sales on that winning design and winning product. Check this out, jumbo mug. All right, so let's just go ahead and go with the 11 ounce. And now I'm going to click start designing. And here you have the print area size right here. So you can download the design template. Most of the time it's going to be an Illustrator file, or you have a PNG template. I will show you guys Adobe Illustrator, but I feel like it's going to be a little advanced for most of you all, especially for this tutorial. We're doing it without printing equipment. We're doing it with print on demand. So I'll just stick to Kittle because that one's fairly easy to use. But as you can see, so you're going to get a similar template to this. This little line right here is pretty much one side of the mug. You have the middle of the mug, and then you have the other side of the mug with this line right here. So what I'm going to do is go back to Kittle, and I'm going to put in these exact dimensions right here, 2475, 1155. And then we're going to open this in 300 DPI. And now the problem is we don't have that template, but what we can do is upload the template that we downloaded. So they did give us the Illustrator file and a PNG. We can use the PNG to have guidelines right here on Kittle. So I'm going to upload that. So here we have it right here. I'm just going to go ahead and resize it. So we pretty much have a template right here. I'm going to lower the opacity, and then I'm also going to lock it. Now I'm just going to add a simple text file right here. And honestly, I don't even know if this is going to work with Hello Custom. I've never tried Kittle to Hello Custom. I've done Adobe Illustrator files to Hello Custom and I believe Canva. I'm not sure about Kittle though. So sorry, I'm gonna right click and ungroup this. All right, so what I want to do is, let's see, I like how that is. I'm gonna copy and paste it. And then we're going to resize this one as well. And also, let me show you the importance of why you should lock this, because check this out. If I unlock it, and as I'm trying to move this thing around, I'm going to accidentally move this background and whatnot around along with it. So it makes it a little bit difficult. So you do want to lock that, and you do want to remember to uncheck it once you're ready to save the file. So now you have this. And then let's go ahead and put the person's name right here. I am going to go with the simple font of Roboto, or if that's how you pronounce it, just because of the simple fact that I know when we move over to Hello Custom, it does allow you to download your own custom font, but we don't have the font files directly on Kittle. So I know Roboto is a pretty standard font and they'll probably have it over there. So I'm just going to keep it with that font right there. I'm going to go to elements, type in heart. There's multiple hearts that we can use. I like this one right here. Actually, I don't, because it's not very fluid right here. It's not solid, but I mean it is fairly nice though. So I'm gonna go with this one again, same one I used on the last one. Let's go ahead and make it red, or maybe pink. Yeah, red's fine. So I don't like the way this font sits right here. Yeah, I think that's fine right there. All right, so now I'm gonna copy and paste this, make sure it's on the same line, and then move it over to this center over here. Now we're gonna remove this illustration, and boom, we have our actual file right here. All right, so this is where it might get tricky. I don't think it will though. So we're just gonna click download as a PNG. Let's try that out. So I'm back on Printify, gonna click upload my device, and then we're gonna upload the file we just created, and check this out. It's right here, looks great. So we're gonna click save product and publish, and that's gonna push it on over to Etsy. Now there are lots of other things you want to do with that listing so that you can actually be seen and get conversions. That includes your pricing, your markup, your description, your tags, and so on. So that's a handful of things that we teach inside of our program, because you know, it's one thing to know the right product and the right design to actually sell, but getting sales and conversions also includes lots of other variables, like creating an actual winning template for the actual product itself. Now that we're on Hello Custom, all you have to do is click add new, click upload PNG, and now we have to give this a title. All right, so this is where I said it might get a little tricky, because I don't know, for some reason Kittl acts a little funny when you go to Hello Custom. So I'm gonna go back to Kittl real quick. I'm gonna click download, and we're gonna try a PDF. All right, so head back over to Hello Custom. Instead of PNG, we're gonna try the PDF. We're not able to convert Kittl PDF to editable template. All right, so got an error with that. So this is what we're gonna do. Go back to PNG. I'm gonna click delete and delete on the names. All right, so now I'm gonna download the PNG, head back to Hello Custom, select PNG without the names on it. We're gonna title it, and now we're gonna click product variants, and then you're gonna click on the listing that you just created with Printify. So this pretty much connects the two together. So we have Hello Custom with the personalized products, the names, and the images gets connected to the actual product, so that when someone purchases it, the correct image gets sent over there, so that, you know, they get the right product with the right image on it. So like I said, we had to save it without the name, because for some reason Kittl's a little funny with Hello Custom. But check this out. So now I'm gonna add it myself. I'm gonna click name right here. So I'm gonna just type in Kelly. I'm gonna see if they had that. Yep, they did have it right here. Roboto. And let's go ahead and see how we want to do this. So we're gonna resize it a little bit. Oh, we're gonna left align is what we need to do. And then we can pretty much put it right there. And then of course we want it in bold. Perfect. So now what we also need to do is click on this tag and put name. That way it registers this as a name. And now what we need to do as well is click clone. We're gonna bring this on over here. And as you can see, I'm kind of moving around slowly because I'm waiting for, if you look on the left side, you see how that pops up? That means I'm perfectly aligned with that one right here. And then now we just click publish as active. Boom. And now we have ourselves a $10,000 a month personalized product. All you have to do is go to the Etsy listing, polish that up, make sure you turn on personalization, make sure you tell them to type in their name, and so on, and we are good to go with that one. Let's move on to our third product. So our third product is a good old-fashioned t-shirt. So check this out. Let's go ahead and see with Everbee how much this one is doing right here. This one is doing $10,000 per month in sales as well. Crazy. And they're actually getting a pretty good margin. We typically sell t-shirts for even lower than that. So I wonder if it's because, yep, it's because it's on the Comfort Colors. Comfort Colors, you guys, has been popping. It used to be Bella Canvas, but Comfort Colors just kind of took its own whole wave last year. So, you know, if you have access, you know what you're doing, you know, go ahead and take advantage of that. So this is a pretty simple design. I don't even know if we need to go over it, but we'll do the design part. When it comes to fulfilling it, you can do the same thing that we just did with print on demand. You can create it a t-shirt instead of a mug. And for those of you guys who have a heat press, you know exactly how to create this. Come on, you guys. So now I'm back on Kittl. I'm just typing in retro. I just want to see if there's anything that's anywhere similar. We have that same font right here. Just gonna open that, and then we're looking for something kind of checkered, kind of like that, right? So I can probably just do it without finding another template with a checker. We'll just delete everything. Boom, boom. Let's head on over here to elements. I'm gonna type in checker, and we have something similar right here. I'm gonna remove this color white, change this color black, I guess. Right click to the back. Boom. And then all you have to do is copy paste, do it twice. And there we pretty much have it. The checkers are slightly kind of small to me. I think we would like to have a larger size one, but that's pretty much fine. So we're just gonna go ahead and resize this. It's probably a little off, like right here in the middle. You probably have to realign it, but boom, there you have it. Another $10,000 a month product. If this video helped you out, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe if you want to sign up for coaching. Links down below. I'll see you on the next one.